Many people are unaware that certain services on their Ubuntu or Debian server must still be accessible from outside. That's where UFW or uncomplicated firewall come into play. It allows you to permit access to necessary services while denying access to those you are not using. Additionally, you can specify to allow SSH access only from your IP address. Let's get started. Today, I'm going to show you how to use UFW on your Ubuntu server, adding extra layer of security to your system. So, what is UFW? UFW is a firewall management tools developed by Canonical, the company behind Ubuntu operating system. To simplify firewall's rule management, UFW allows you to restrict access to your server by keeping the bad guy out. So let's get into details. As you can see, I'm logging to my Ubuntu desktop. I have two servers open. One is beta and this one is alpha. And then here my terminal in the bottom. So let's see if UFW is enabled. UFW statue is inactive. So first we're going to do default denying all incoming traffic. To do that, UFW default deny incoming. And then so now we're going to allow all outgoing traffic. UFW default allow outgoing. So if we check UFW status, you can see UFW is still inactive. So I'm going to enable UFW. So make sure don't exit your session. So if you exit, you won't be able to get back in. So make sure you don't exit until SSH is allowed. Do UFW enable, yes, and then do UFW statue. You can see now this UFW statue is active. So what I'm gonna do right now is to denying SSH, but let's first try to SSH into this server from the beta server. SSH root 10. You can see I can SSH into this server. Since the UFW is active, I can't even SSH into this server. So now let's allow SSH to our server. UFW allow SSH. You can just say UFW allow SSH, or you can say UFW allow 22. Since I didn't change any port and SSH, still using port 22, you can just say SSH allow 22. So now I'm going to do SSH allow UFW allow SSH. Enter. The rule is added. Let's say UFW statue. You see the rule has been added. So from this server, let's try again to SSH. You can see I'm able to SSH from remote server. I'm able to SSH into alpha from a remote server. Exit. So let's SSH from my Ubuntu desktop. SSH root same IP. I'm able to SSH from my Ubuntu terminal, desktop terminal. So let's exit here. So I'm going to remove these rules, and then it just allow this server to be able to SSH, nothing else. So let's do to remove rules. You can do it's pretty easy. UFW delete, since we have this one is 1 and 2, so delete 1. Yes, the role is deleted. So if I check UFW status, IPv4 is gone. So I can do UFW delete 1 since there is only one rules. Yes, the rule is gone. So the UFW status, nothing here in the firewalls. So to allow the IP address of this server, what we're going to do, UFW allow from the IP address of the server that you want to allow. Even it's going to be the IP address for your computer, of your server, of your network. So UFW allow then the IP address of my computer. It's 1. It's 101, and then I allow the IP address is 101. So then you're gonna put to any port 22 it's protocol TCP. I'll just specify the protocol TCP. The rules added. So let's try from the server. Let's try to SSH from the server. You can see I'm still able to SSH from this server since I allow this server to SSH. Exit here. So let's try to SSH from my Ubuntu desktop terminal since it's a different IP. Here you can see I'm not able to SSH. If we check here UFW status, the firewall from this server is allowing only SSH from this IP, which is the IP of this server. So I can only SSH in this server, nothing else. So that's why you can see from my Ubuntu here, nothing is happening. So also in this server, alpha server, we have Nginx installed. If I refresh here, you can see the Nginx is nothing, so you can access the server. So to allow Nginx to work in your firewalls, what we're going to do is UFW. So we're going to allow Nginx to work. So we're going to do UFW allow one quote Nginx 4 means, and then close the quote. 4 means it's HTTPS and HTTP. So the HTTP port 80 and then the HTTPS. So type it. Rule is added. So if I refresh here, you can see now Nginx is worked. So let's go back to the terminal. UFW status. You see Nginx 4 is allowed. So let's remove Nginx. UFW. So TCP, SSH TCP is 1, this one's 2 and 3. So we're going to do delete 2 and enter. Yes, Nginx IP4 is gone, and then do IPv6 version. UFW delete. So if we do UFW status, you can see that we have only 2. So Nginx version 6 IP6 2. So we'll do UFW delete Nginx, no, delete 2. Yes, it's gone. So that's it, and that's how you can manage your SSH firewalls. So UFW firewalls, uncomplicated firewalls. So it's pretty easy to layer of security to your server. You can just allow traffic. So also you can allow traffic to Nginx via load balance using Cloudflare. you can load balance, take all the IP from Cloudflare, and then allow only load balance to access your server, so nothing else can access your server from outside, only the load balance, the traffic coming through Cloudflare to your server via Cloudflare IP. So alright, so thank you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for more exciting content. Until next time.